God, I barely got any sleep. The fervor from the party, combined with the fact that I was now reunited with my little sister, Suzu, it was too much. I couldn't get to sleep. I roll over. Nani the fuck? Pause. What is going on here? Why is my little sister in my room in the bright hours of the morning? And why was she watching me as I slept? Morning.
起こしてあげようと思ったんだけど、目覚まし時計の時間より早く来ちゃったから、鳴るまで待ってようかなって。
Oh, okay.
でも兄さん、お寝坊さんだったのに早起き得意になったの？昔は私が起こしてあげるまでずっと寝てたのに。
I'm a bit more independent now. Is it just me or did she sound disappointed? Was that the wrong thing to say?
じゃあ兄さん、また後でね。
She trots out of my room with a timid smile on her face. Gotta get used to this ASAP. Having my little sister all grown up now be the first thing I see upon waking up is beyond adorable. I think over things as I crawl my way out of bed. As far as Suzu's concerned, I'm still the little boy that was her brother back then. I have to show her how much I've matured. Alrighty, let's get to it. I throw on my clothes and skip on over to the bathroom. La 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 la.
何してんの？
I used one spray to dishevel my bed head and am now using another to position it when Nanaru comes barging in without so much as a knock on the door. Just got up earlier than usual, so I figured I'd mess with my hair. I went for a badass kinda look. What ya think?
ワイルドっていうか、頭悪そう。何？盆栽イメージ？緑スプレーいる？
Should I just put it back to normal?
その頭で学園に行くくらいなら、私首つるから。
That bad?
なんでもいいけど、私も準備するから洗面台譲ってよ。お兄ちゃん、私のヘアスプレー使った？
Just as she's pushing me aside to get in, she stops and takes a sniff at my hair. Ah, sorry, my bad.
やっぱり。まあいいけどさ。
You, don't? I was totally expecting her to fly into a raging fit, yelling at me that I can't use her stuff without permission, and so on and so forth.
いや、そりゃスプレー空っぽにするくらいぐちぐちやりまくってたら怒るけどさ。
Say that again, please.
何？ぐちぐちやりまくってたら怒るけどってとこ？
Say, spray it like a fire hose with a sexy voice.
ぐちゅぐちゅやりまくってたら。おう、怪我したくねえならとっととヘアブラシよこせよ。
Here you are, my lady. I present to her the hairbrush I was using. Nanaru then sprays her hair and brushes it down in a hurry.
スプレー使っていいから、その頭どうにかしてね。
Oh, okay.
じゃあね。
With that, she briskly walks off, considering how she went on and on about how long girls take in the bathroom to me that one time. She got finished pretty quick. I turn around to face the sink once again. Back to normal it is. I pick up Nanaru's hairspray and start going about it. I enter the living room and who should appear before me but an angel in the flesh. Suzu is already in the living room, dressed in her brand new uniform. It's no different than Nanaru's, but seeing Suzu in it makes it seem like I'm seeing it for the very first time.
どうかな。私には可愛すぎるかなって思ったんだけど。
You look great! Perfect! You're cute as a button.
ああ、とてもよく似合ってる。
いやー、可愛いっすね。お姉さん、写真いいですか？はい、カウントいきまーす。3、2、1。 もう一枚いいっすか？
Mom, it's like 7 in the morning. Just stop.
なんか目覚めもすっきり爽やかで朝ごはんも頑張っちゃった。コーンフレーク。
母さんが目を見つめながら牛乳を注いで混ぜ混ぜしてくれるんだぞ。
You seem super energized too, Dad. What's the deal? My parents are really chipper and they're speaking really weird. I'm scared. Nanaru casts a sidelong glance to the giggling Suzu before looking back to her bowl and eating her cornflakes in silence. The difference in mood between her and my parents couldn't be more obvious.
ごちそうさま。ごめん、私日直だから先に行くね。
She puts away her dishes, then leaves the room before anyone can object. I feel like I should have stopped her, but she left before I could. Oh well, I think to myself as I continue eating my cornflakes. It's a funny feeling being at the dinner table and not having Nanaru to talk to.
兄さん、
What's up, Suzu?
学園なんだけどね、どう言ったらいいのかわからないんだ。だから。
You wanna come with me? Sure.
いいの？やった！
She does a tiny jump for joy, and seeing that, I realize she's the exact same girl I remember from all those years ago. Though she's grown enough to fill out the uniform she has on, it's heartwarming to see that she's still a child at heart.
ここの海覚えてる。昔と同じ。
5 minutes after leaving our house, our route takes us by the sea, and Suzu shouts out in joy.
あそこで貝殻拾ったよね。あ、あの海の家まだあったんだ。
Wanna come by sometime when the season's right?
行く。
Cool beans! Guess we'll have to go buy new swimsuits then.
水着？兄さんと？
Oh, you don't want to?
嫌なわけじゃないよ。そうじゃないけど、ちょっと恥ずかしいかなって。
Okay. Crap, I have to remember I'm not talking to Nanaru here.
でも、泳ぎには行きたいな。
Same here. The awkwardness now between us causes me to recall Nanaru from breakfast time. I really hope they can be friends. They're the same age and all. Alright, we're here. Think you'll be able to remember the way? Not yet?
一人で帰れるかあんまり自信ないかも。
Alright, you can just go home with me today then. Oh, I completely forget about club.
どうしたの兄さん？
Thing is, I'm actually part of a club. Oh yeah, and Maho's in it too. You remember her?
魔法お姉ちゃんも一緒の学園なんだ。
Her expression lights up in delight. Come to think of it, she was rather fond of Maho, and I'm pretty sure the feeling was mutual. I'll come to your classroom once school's out, so just sit tight and wait for me, okay?
じゃあ放課後よろしくね、兄さん。
See you then. I watch Suzu walk happily down the hallway, then turn around and make for my own classroom. Maho is right there waiting for me.
おはよう、宗介。やけに楽しそうだな。
Well, for good reason. Suzu came back.
鈴が。え？お母さんのところに行ったんじゃなかったのか？
Yeah, about that. I give Maho a quick TLDR of the recent events. Maho knew how hard the divorce and having to be separated from my sister hit me, and it seems she catches on right away.
そうか。鈴も大変だったんだな。でも、これから一緒に暮らせるならよかったじゃないか。
So on that note, I was thinking of introducing her to the B team crew after school. You going today?
私は大丈夫だが。
What's wrong?
いや、大丈夫。鈴、B 犬の部室わかるかな？
I was going to pick her up after school and take her. Oh, speak of the devil. My phone vibrates in my pocket. I reach in, pull it out, and see I've got a text from Suzu. Subject: Dear Nissan. Message: I'm in class 3. Wait. Isn't that Nanaru's class?
ナナルと同じクラス。
You don't think things will be awkward, do you?
いや。なあ、宗介。鈴野を迎え、私も一緒に行っていいか？久しぶりに会いたいし。
Of course. Maho was like an older sister to her, so I'm sure she'll be overjoyed. On a separate note, I sure hope Suzu can make some friends in her class. School is now out and I head over to the first year classrooms together with Maho. Excuse me, I'm Komorie, Suzu's brother. Could you... Wait, I don't see her.
あ、あれじゃないか？あの人だかり。
Maho points towards a throng of boys and girls in the center of the classroom. In the middle of them is Suzu, looking increasingly flustered by the second.
ごめんなさい。
Komorie-san, what school did you used to go to? We are looking for a manager for our soccer team. Would you be interested? Yo, Komorie, let's play baseball. Meow, meow, meow. Why don't you join the Super Glue Club? We Super Glue kitties love getting our paws wet with white sticky fluids. Meow, meow. What? We at the Protein Sommeliers Club have been on the lookout for someone with exceptional talent like you. Hustle, hustle, build that muscle. Everyone's trying to recruit Suzu, it seems. You know, our school has some weird-ass clubs.
部活に関しては妙に寛容だからな。
Guess the continued existence of the B team is proof enough of that. Just as I begin to devise a plan on how to get Suzu out of the hornet's nest, I see Nanaru squirming around in the corner of my eyesight.
あ、
She's standing in a corner of the classroom, reaching her hands out toward the crowd, then retracting them in an endless cycle. Forward, back, it's like she's doing some kind of strange dance. What the heck is that weirdo doing? Looks like some kind of new robot dance.
いや違うだろう。あれは困ってる鈴を助けようとしてるんじゃないか？
Ah, okay, so it's the rescue dance.
なんでお前は必要にダンスに従う？
Given how brazen Nanaru usually is, this is a bit odd to see. It's a bit sweet to see her inner conflict of wanting to help versus not manifesting in this way. I know that Nanaru has already accepted Suzu, but I think the problem is she just doesn't know how to talk to her. Maho watches warmly over Nanaru as she continues to struggle. I know I said Suzu regarded her as something like a big sister, and it goes for Nanaru too. They've been good friends for ages.
でもこのままだと困ってる二人の顔を見ているうちに日が暮れそうだな。
Yep. Okay, let's do this. It's a brother's responsibility to help his sisters when they're in need. I give myself a slight motivation boost, then get ready to act. Nanaru! Suzu! I shout as loud as I physically can, and the entire class instantly turns in my direction. I suddenly feel very awkward.
兄さん。
It's club time, so hurry up.
ごめんなさい。兄が迎えに来たので行かないと。
Oh, that's your brother?
それじゃまた明日。
After excusing herself, Suzu grabs her bag and pushes through the crowd.
ごめんね。断りきれなくて。
仕方ないさ。あれは一人じゃ厳しい。
もしかして魔法お姉ちゃん？
久しぶり、鈴。元気にしてた？
お姉ちゃん久しぶり。
Their smiles are so big you'd think they were actual sisters. I could definitely see myself making that mistake. I'm standing to the side for Maho and Suzu's reunion when Nanaru comes up behind me, red in the face, and pulls on my sleeve.
ちょっと、あんな大声出したら恥ずかしいじゃん。
Sorry.
まあ、 私は別にいいけどさ、すずさんが転校初日でブラコンのレッテル貼られるかもとか考えなかったわけ？
She's trying to tell me off, but it's more than clear that she's not serious. Then she says,
まあ助かったけどさ。
she was probably just talking to herself the whole time. But I am no light novel protagonist, so I keenly pick up on my embarrassed sister's words. Sorry I didn't come sooner.
そうそう、お兄ちゃんが来るの遅くなったのが悪いので、お兄ちゃんは私にクレープとかおごるべき。
I'm not following your logical progression there.
いいじゃん、細かいことは。
Me. Though I seem exasperated on the outside, I'm secretly happy. She seemed a bit under the weather this morning, but now she's evidently back to her usual self.
皆の者、珍しく遅いではな。その子は
This is my little sister, Suzu. Suzu, this is the president of the B team, and to the rest of our rad gang.
まとめんなや。
はじめまして、小森家すずです。いつもお兄さんがお世話になっております。
よろしく。
よろしくお願いするでごちゃる。
礼儀正しい妹さんだ。小森家妹とは大違い。いや、どっちも小森家妹なのか？小森家妹は双子だったのか？
Suzu is my blood-related sister.
そうか。小森家家の家庭事情は複雑であったな。失敬。
Come to think of it, I explained to everyone that Nanadu was only my stepsister, but I never told them I had a blood-related sister too.
その子もオタなの？
おお、仲間が増えるでごちゃるか。それはめでたい宴でごちゃる。
ちょっと待って、まだ入部すると決まったわけじゃないんだ。二人とも気早すぎ。
なんだか賑やかそうな部活だね。
Suzu watches in amazement as Maho and Nanadu stop Kara from getting overexcited. She always used to be a shy girl, and it seems socializing still isn't one of her fortes. Yeah, I should probably have her join us. If I don't, she'll get pressured into joining some club she's not interested in. Things are tons of fun here with the B team. You used to watch anime with me, right? So if there's nothing else you're interested, maybe you could...
入る！ B 研入りたい！
早っ！いいのかすず。他にも部活はあるんだし、もっとよく考えた方が。
B 研がいい！兄さんも魔法お姉ちゃんもいるし、ここがいいんだもん。
Her chest jiggles as she puffs it outward. She doesn't hold a candle to Nanadu, but that's not a bad thing in its own right.
ブラコン？
なんでこっち見るんですか？
いや、なんでも。
Akane looks away and stuffs her face with candy. Well, I do see where she gets the Brocon thing. Suzu does come off as pretty attached to me.
では小森家妹2号の入部を許可しよう。
What the heck are you calling her?
力の2号みたいでいいですね。
技の1号私？
You really want him to call you that, Suzu?
ダメですか？
She tilts her head in confusion, seeming like she, honest to goodness, has no idea why it's a bad thing. Well, if you're fine with it. Come to think of it, Suzu has always liked action-y anime, like the ones with the giant robots and battles and whatnot. Though that's probably... no, definitely because that's all I ever used to watch.
それでは小森家妹2号よ、 B 研にようこそ。
ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。めでたいでごちゃる。影の宴を催すでごちゃるよ。それでは乾杯の温度は宗介くんの彼女である私が担当させていただきますね。
Yeah! Where the heck did she come from? I swear she wasn't here a moment ago.
兄さん彼女いたの？
つい最近一目惚れしたって部室に押しかけてきたんだよね。
押しかけ女房 か。兄さんモテるんだね。そんなモテモテやりちんそうすけくんを体を使ってたらし込み制裁の座を射止めたのが私です。
Don't lie to them.
話は大体聞かせていただきました。そうすけくんの妹とあらば私の妹も同然。以後よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Kisu and my sister exchange bows. There's a multitude of things bothering me right now, but one stands out most of all. This may seem like a weird question, but how did you get in here? The door's been shut the entire time.
あなたたちが部室に入った時、すでに私は天井に張り付いていました。
Are you a ninja?
忍者！キス先輩は忍者なんですか？
For some reason, Suzu and Kara are going loco. What chaos hath descended upon this land?
とりあえず入部届だな。これに必要事項を書いてくれ。
わかりました。クラスと名前。はい、これで大丈夫ですか？
After taking the form from Maho, Suzu scribbled some things down with her pen, then presented it to Press.
オッケーだ。
ありがとうございます。ところで B 研って何をする部活なんですか？
小森へ妹、2号に説明を。
私？
After a moment of hesitation, Press passes the duty to Nanaru. Man, oh man, talk about a worthless sack of shit.
漫画読んだりアニメ見たりゲームしたり、サブカルチャーを楽しむみたいな、だいたいそんな感じ。バク漫画日和。
That doesn't rhyme. Suzu looks at Nanaru wide-eyed. I take it she didn't understand the explanation. Nanaru begins to panic as Suzu stares at her. She's never been too good at adapting to situations.
まあ大会やコンクールがあるわけじゃないからな。そうだから説明しにくくて。
Nanaru grabs hold of Maho's helping hand.
そうだ、みんなで自己紹介も兼ねて自分の好きなジャンルを紹介し合わないか？キス先輩も部活に入ってまだ間もないし。
趣味嗜好はキャラ的に大事ですからね。かぶってないかチェックしておかないと。か
ぶってたらどうすんの？
消えてもらいます。
Bit cruel there, don't you think?
だって同じ趣味のヒロインが2人もいても仕方ないじゃないですか。
Why not?
ちなみに私の趣味はエロゲです。
それは多分誰とも被らないかと。
Well, it overlaps with me.
じゃあいいです。
手のひら返し早っ。
ヒロインの趣味が被らないことが大事なので。
ではまず部長たる我が輩からだな。
Despite nobody saying anything yet, Press holds out his smartphone like it's some sort of offering.
我が輩の趣味はソシャゲ。複数のゲームを並行プレイしているが、今部活内で大流行しているハピエルのプレイは義務である。
Grand Green Fantasy, huh?
つまりはあれだ。小森へ妹2号もレッツインストール。
Suzu follows his orders, pulls out her phone, and goes to the App Store. She's very easily influenced. Press, I hate to say it, but you're the only one here who actually enjoys that game.
そんなことはない。宗介もダウンロードしただろう。
招待特典目当ての部長に無理やりね。
そうだったかな。
泣き落とし。
部長は哀れすぎて見てられなかったでこちゃう。
仕方ないだろう。ゲーム内イベント用のアイテムが足りなかったんだ。
ダウンロードできました。
おお、ではこの ID を入力して。よし、招待特典ゲット。
You're an actual scam artist, dude. He doesn't exaggerate at first. He does an exaggerated fist bump as the rest of the club members give him death stares.
マリオガチャで SS レア出ました。
なーに
パピシア水着？
部長が倒れた？
この人でなし！このカードすごいカードなんですか？無欲の勝利か。
くそー！神よ神よ、我が輩がそんなにも憎いのか！
He's down on his knees, banging his head repeatedly against the ground. He's completely lost it, I'm afraid.
部長、落ち着いてください。
パピジアじゃー！
Oh god, he's flailing around like a fish out of water. Someone please stop this man.
私何か悪いことをしてないから気にしなくていいから。次私。
Akane walks up in front of Press's body.
BL ってどう？BL？ トリマこれ読んで。
In her hands, Akane has a thin book with a picture on the front of two men in a passionate embrace. Don't corrupt my sister.
なんかぐわっと湧き上がるものはない？
Suzu flips the pages, skimming over the book. After finishing, she looks up, puzzled.
これレッジドのキャラですよね。
What's Lechido?
見てる？原作の漫画は見たことないですけど、アニメは毎週見てます。でもこの作品に同性愛者はいませんでしたよね。
あかね先輩？
She coughs up blood as she falls to her knees.
女子が一番きついの。それは不烈でも嘲笑でもなく、ごく普通の一般人による普通の疑問。あかね先輩、しっかりしてください。傷は浅いですよ。
Nanaru shakes Akane as she convulses. This the fakest act I've ever seen.
ブル、これが噂に聞くサークラ。
クラッシュしてるの、私たちの心。
They both turn to ash and fade into nothingness. Suzu, you give that book to me. You don't want to be carrying it around.
そうなの？はい。
I take the book from Suzu and set it atop Akane's grave. That's what you get for trying to corrupt my innocent little sister.
私が好きなのはエロゲです。正式名称アダルトゲーム。でも赤ちんと違って BL 系のエロゲは範疇外です。エロゲ、エロゲってエッチなゲームですよね。一口にエロゲといっても萌え系、抜き系、両辱系といろいろあるのです。一口にこれということはできませんので。そうなんですか？そうです。明日おすすめのゲームを持ってくるから貸して差し上げましょう。上も下も大洪水間違いなしの名作を。
What kind of filth are you trying to give my sister? This is just as bad, if not worse.
私の趣味は格闘ゲームだな。
魔法姉ちゃん、昔から格闘ゲーム強かったもんね。
昔より腕は上がったぞ。一勝負どうだ？
じゃあ一回お願いします。
よし、来た。
Maho boots up the console and hands Suzu a controller.
あれ、お姉ちゃんのコントローラーは？
私はこれだ。
It's an arcade stick, isn't it?
ゲームセンターのと同じやつ。
さあ行くぞ、鈴。準備はいいか？
久しぶりだからうまくできるかな。お姉ちゃん優しくしてね。
残念だけど格闘ゲームで手を抜くのは逆に失礼なんだぞ。と
Maho's fingers fly around her fighting stick in a wild flurry while Suzu desperately tries to keep up by mashing buttons on her controller. At first glance, Maho seems to be cornering Suzu rather effectively, but she's slowly but surely chipping away at Maho's health bar all the while. The difference in experience, however, proves to be too great to overcome.
負けちゃった。
けどすずもよくやったよ。
なかなかの腕前でござるな。あなたはカラ・オリビアでござる。1年のってカラと呼んでほしいでござるよ。ありがとう。カラはどんな作品が好きなの？歴史ものとか時代劇は全部チェックしてるでござる。漫画もゲームも全部押さえてるでござるよ。全部？それはすごいね。照れるでござる。
歴史系はカーラに聞けば一発だぞ。な、ナナル。
Nanaru starts stuttering and stammering the moment Maho passes the ball to her.
そういえばナナルは自己紹介まだだったよな。ナナルはどういう作品が好きなんだっけ？
私は見てもらった方が早いかも。
アダルトのやつとかですか？
一緒にすんな。最近はこういうやつよく見てる。
Nanaru stands up, takes a number of her personal DVDs off the shelf, and spreads them across the table.
アイドルものとか魔法少女系とか多いかな。最近の推しはアイドラ。アニメ作品なんだけど CD もいっぱい出てて曲も良くてさ。
エロゲでも最近アイドルものは流行ってますね。戦う魔法少女もので敵に負けてエロエロなことをされてしまう流れは鉄板ですし。
だから一緒にすんな。私のは健全なやつなの。可愛い女の子が努力して友達と一緒に勝利をつかむのがいいの。
あれ？この DVD 全部に兄さんとナナルさんの名前が書いてますけど。
Suzu points at the name labels on the DVD packaging. Written there is Komorie Sosuke and Komorie Nanaru. Oh, I'm an Idola fan too. Me and Nanaru split the costs on those, so we basically have joint ownership of them.
私は基本箱推しだけど、もし一人選ぶならセリラかな。ほら、この金髪ロングの子。
Yep, Serida is pretty great. She seems like the responsible leader of the group, but man, can she be clumsy.
そうそう、ちょっと抜けてるところがいいんだよね。私、14話でセリラがうっかりバスに忘れ物する話が好き。
The one where they all chase after the bus? That's great, but my favorite has to be the concert in episode 10.
あれはもう鉄板だから言うまでもないでしょ。
She was feeling tense a second ago, but all it took was the conversation shifting to her beloved Idola for her to relax and start talking.
みんな結構好き勝手に私物の漫画とか DVD を持ち込んでるけど、高価なものには名前シールを貼ってるんだ。ほら、このアケコンも私の名前シールが。すず？
兄さん、こういう作品好きだったの？
Huh?
昔はこういうの見てなかったと思うんだけど。
Yeah, I don't think I did. Suzu was never interested in magical girl stuff, so you probably never did watch any.
今期だとレッジドとかアドオンの剣とか見てる？
I actually haven't been watching many battle and fantasy shows lately. Have you seen Idola Suzu? It's pretty fun. The characters are super cute.
声優さんも可愛いんだよね。ああ、ライブ行きたい。でも遠すぎるしチケット高すぎだし転売中しね。マジしね。
Could you calm down a little bit there, sister dearest?
無理。アイドラのライブ行けたら死んでもいいわ、私。
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go too.
アイドルライブ？ロボットものの歌姫ですらいらねえとか言ってた兄さんがアイドルのライブ。
Suzu?
兄さんの趣味が変わった。最初から この人は私の兄さんじゃない？
Those are yandere eyes. Are you alright, Suzu?
あれ、私の兄さんはどこに行っちゃったの？兄さん！
どうしたんだすず。
おやおや、脳のハードディスクに異常が。セーブデータは無事ですか？後派ファンタジー大好きだった兄さんがアイドルの尻を追っかけるようなナンパな趣味に走るわけがありません。けんと魔法のファンタジー、ダーティーでクールが。
I didn't change or anything. Suzu, look, I mean, we couldn't watch late night anime back then, could we? But with all the streaming sites out there now, I can afford to watch a wider variety of stuff.
お兄ちゃん可愛い二次元美少女大好きなのって昔からじゃなかったの？変わったの？真帆先輩、いつから？ね、いつから？
なぜ私に聞く？
魔法お姉ちゃんは兄さんの幼馴染だもん。兄さんが覚えてないこともお姉ちゃんならきっと覚えてる。
そうそう、真帆先輩頭いいもん。で、いつから趣味変わったの？
待て二人とも。近い。
Why do I feel like an outsider when I'm the center of conversation?
大丈夫ですよ、宗介くん。私は昔のことなんて関係ありませんから。でも私の趣味に付き合ってくれるというならぜひ一緒にエロゲを。
I'd love to. No, thank you. Playing eroge with a girl? What kind of torture is that? Why would it be torture? I think it would be pretty interesting.
女の子にじっと見つめられながら抜き芸をプレイとか想像しただけでドキドキしません？
It'll get my heart rate up for sure, but I'm not sure that's from excitement.
魔法お姉ちゃん、
真帆先輩！
おお、これがジャパニーズ好きシュラッパーでござるな。
これが登場人物全員男だったら言うことないんだけど。
そんなむさ苦しい空間はごめんこめる。
女同士の戦いはキャットファイトでござるが、妹同士は何というのでござる？シスターファイト？
ブラザーファイトの方がいい。パリパリ。
物質をホモに占拠されるとか勘弁してほしいのだが。もしゃもしゃ。
お前がホモになるんだよ。
What? How? What are you lot doing over there?
修羅場観戦。むしゃむしゃ。
ポップコーン、まあでござる。
We are not at the damn movies here.